x is given 1 by 3. Evaluate for sin square theta minus 3 cos square theta, 3 cos square x plus 2. So we have 10x equal to 1 by 3. So this is a mixed fraction. So in order to change into proper fraction, first multiply 1 with 3, then add 1. So in this case we will get 1 into 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4. So 4 by 3. So we have a right angle triangle ABC. I'll assume angle A to be angle X. So the formula of 10 is perpendicular by base, which is 4 by 3. So using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the value of AC, which is given as AB square plus BC square. So AC square is 3 square plus 4 square. So AC will be 3 square is 9. So 9 plus 4 square is 16. We shift square on the right hand side, so it will become square root. So this is under root of 25, which is 5. So AC is 5. Now we are going to find the value of 4 sin square x minus 3 cos square x plus 2. So 4 square x means 4 times the value of sin square x. So 4 into, what is the value of sin x? Sin x is perpendicular by hypotenuse, then I have to square, whole thing square, minus 3 into cos square x is 3 by 5, which is whole thing square plus 2. Now 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, minus 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25 plus 2. 16 into 4 is 64 by 25, minus 3 into 9 is 27 by 25 plus 2. So in this case I'll get LCM. How much I'll get LCM? I'll get LCM 25. I'll take these two fractions. Then 64 minus 27 plus 2. 64 minus 27 is 37 by 25 plus 2. If I take LCM again, 25. So this becomes 37 plus 25 times 2 is 50. So this I'll get 87 by 25. So the value of 4 sin square theta x minus 3 cos square x plus 2 is 87 upon 25. In this question it is given that AD is perpendicular to BC and the value of AC is given 26, DC is 10 and the value of BC is 42. For finding out the value of cot x, we need the value of AD because cot x will be based upon perpendicular, because it is perpendicular, that is 90 degree. So for angle x, it will be base will be AD and perpendicular will be DC. For finding out the value of sin y and tan y, we need perpendicular hypotenuse and perpendicular base. So we need to find out the value of AB also and AD and BD. So first let us find out the value of AD from this triangle ADC. So in triangle ADC, if we use Pythagoras theorem, we will have AC square will be AD square plus DC square. This is by using Pythagoras theorem. I'll just write PD. And AC is 26 square. AD is the value which we are going to find out. This is given 10. So this is 10 square. 26 square is 676. This is AD square plus 10 square is 100. So 676. If I shift 100 to the left hand side, I'll get minus. So minus 100. So 676 minus 100 is 576, which is AD square. From here I can find out the value of AD, which is under root of 576. So under root of 576 is 24. Now I got the value of AD. BD we can directly find out from the given value, because if total length BC is given 42 and if this is 10, then the remaining will be 42 minus 10, which is 32. Or else we write like this: BC is given 42 and this is given 10. So therefore BD will be equal to BC minus DC, which is 42 minus 10, which is 32. Now in triangle ADB, in this triangle ADB, if I use Pythagoras theorem, AB square will be equal to BD square plus AD square. So AB square will be BD is 32 square plus AD is 24 square. Then AB square will be equal to 32 square is almost 1024. 1024 plus 24 square is 576. So AB square will be equal to, if I add 1024 and 576, I'll get 1600. So AB will be under root of 1600. So under root of 1600 is 4 square is 16, so 40. So the value of AD is 40. Now we can find out the value of quad x, which is, for quad x it is perpendicular upon base, which is 10 by, this is 24 by 10, which is 2.4. And the value of 1 by sin square y minus 1 by 10 square y will be equal to 1 by, for sin y, the formula is perpendicular by hypotenuse, which is 24 by 40 whole thing square minus, for 10y it is 24 by 32, which is perpendicular by base. So if I divide both by 8, 8 3 24, 8 5, 8 3 24, 8 4 32. So I'll get 1 by 3 by 5 whole square minus 1 by 3 by 4 whole square. So 3 square is 9, 5 square is 25, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. Now if I adjust this division into multiplication, then the fraction in the denominator will be in this reciprocal form. Same with this one, it will become 16 by 9. So if I take LCM, it will be 9, 25 minus 16, which is 9 divided by 9. This is 1. Now let us look into another question. In this question it is given that if tan theta is A by B, so that A sin theta minus B cos theta divided by A sin theta plus B cos theta equal to A square minus B square by A square plus B square. So we have to prove that this equation is equal to this. So first I'll draw a right angle triangle, let's say ABC, and I'll take angle A to be theta. We have tan theta equal to A by B. So formula for tan theta is perpendicular by base. So perpendicular is A, base is B. So let's find out how much is the hypotenuse. So by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find out the value of AC. AC square will be AB square plus BC square. AC square will be equal to AB is B square plus BC is A square. So from here I can find out AC is under root of B square plus A square. So the value of AC is A square plus B square. B square plus A square, we can write A square plus B square. Now A sin theta minus B cos theta by A sin theta plus B cos theta will be equal to, so A sin theta is almost perpendicular by hypotenuse, which is A into A by under root of A square plus B square minus B into cos theta is base upon hypotenuse, which is B by under root of A square plus B square. Whole thing divided by A sin theta is into A by hypotenuse is A square plus B square plus B into B. Cos theta is B by under root of A square plus B square. So if I multiply A with A square and B with B, I'll get B square. And if I take LCM, I'll get under root of A square plus B square. So A into A is A square minus B into B is B square upon. So if I take LCM, it is A square plus B square. A into A is A square plus B into B is B square. So I can cut both the denominator. So what I'll have A square minus B square by a square plus b square. This one will be proof. Also, in this question it is given that the value of BC is 8, the value of AC is 17, and DB is 6, and ABC is a right angle triangle at B. So we have to find the value of cos y. In order to find the value of cos y, we need the value of DC, because cos y will be based upon hypotenuse. So DC is the hypotenuse. And to find the value of tan x, for this angle x, we need perpendicular. Perpendicular will be A. Base will be AB. So AB, but we have only ADB value. So first we have to find out the value of AD. So in order to find out the value of AD, we can use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle ABC. So first, let us find out how much is the value of AD. In triangle ABC, if I use Pythagoras theorem, I'll get AC square will be AB square plus BC square. AC is 17 square. Look, AB will be AD plus DB. So which means AD plus DB is 6. Whole thing square plus BC is 8 square. So 17 square is 289. Look, this one is in the form of A plus B whole thing square, which is A square plus B square. B square is 36. 6 square 36 plus twice AB. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 AD plus 8 square is 64. So if I shift 64 and 36 on the left hand side, I'll get, or else first I'll add these two. With this 64 plus 36 is 100. So AD square plus 12 AD. So I'll get 189 AD square plus 12 AD. So I can shift 189 to the right hand side, so I'll get minus 189. So this is in the form of a quadratic equation, x square plus like ax square plus bx plus c. So this is in the form of quadratic equation. So we have to find the two factors of this equation. For that, we are going to factorize the constant term, which is 189. So 363. So this is 3, 2, 1, 3, 7. I have to make two factors of 189 such that if I subtract those two factors, I will get the middle term, which is 12. So 7, 3, 21. So I'll take 3, 3, 9, 7, 3 are 21. So 21 times 9 is 189. If I subtract 9 from 21, I'll get 12. So instead of 12, I can write 21 minus 9. So AD is still there, so I'll put AD 189. So from here, this is 21 AD. Sorry, this is 21 AD. Plus into minus is minus 9 AD minus 189 equal to 0. So from here, I'll divide into two terms. So from these two terms, common is AD. So AD times AD is AD square plus AD times 21 is 21 AD. So from here I can take 9 as a common factors. So 9 AD minus into cosine will give minus. So this one will be plus. So 9 times 21 is 189. So from here I'll take AD minus 9, and these two factors are common. So I'll just write once. So from here we can write either AD minus 9 equal to 0 or AD plus 21 equal to 0. From here AD is 9 and from here AD is minus 21. You know that the sign of a triangle can never be in negative form. So this negative sign we are going to reject. So we will take the value of AD to be 9. Now let us AD to be 9. Now let us find out the value of DC. To find out the value of DC, I'll take this triangle DBC. So in triangle DBC, DC square will be DB square plus BC square. So DC square will be DB is 6 square plus 8 square. So DC square will be 36, 8 square is 64. So DC will be under root of, if I add these two numbers, I'll get 100. So DC is 10. So I got DC value to be 10. Now we have all the sides of this triangle, so we can directly find out the value of cos y and the value of 3 tan x minus 2 sin y plus 4 cos y. So I'm going to erase this portion. Now cos of y will be equal to, cos y will be base upon perpendicular. So base is 6 by 10, which is 3 by 5, 2, 3, 2, 5, 10. Then 3 tan x minus 2 sin y plus 4 cos y will be equal to 3 times tan x. For tan x perpendicular, when we take this angle x, we are considering the whole triangle ABC. So tan x will be perpendicular. This is A upon base. Base will be 9 plus 6. So this is perpendicular upon 9 plus 6. This is length of AB, which is base. Minus 2 into sin y is, for sin y it will be perpendicular upon hypotenuse, which is 8 upon 10, plus 4 into cos y will be base upon hypotenuse, which is 6 upon 10. So this is 3 24 times 9 plus 5 is 15, 2, 5, 10, or this is 8 by 5, plus 2, 2, 2, 5, 6, 2, 12, 12 by 5. Now if I take LCM, I'll get 15. So this one will be 24 minus, so 5 times 3 is 15, so 3 times 8 will be 24, plus 5 times 3 is 15, 3 times 12 is 36. So this and this get cancelled because plus and minus, plus into minus is minus, 24 minus 24 is 0. So I'll get 36 by 15. So which is equal to, if I divide both by 2 and both by 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 2, 6, 3, 5, 15. So the value of the answer for 3 tan x minus 2 sin y plus 4 cos y will be 12 by 15.